Hello everybody, this is to demonstrate to you the new way of ordering music and other accessories for your pupils. Still pupils only, I'm afraid, but won't allow us to order things for staff still. So this is it. This is your Maz front page as usual. The new system is all done through Maz, so you don't even have to leave your chair to go and get a form or to put a form in my pigeonhole anymore. So hopefully this will save you all a lot of time. It will also keep a record for you of everything that you've ordered for each pupil. And at the moment it's set that it will keep it forever, but I'm sure we'll need to deal with that later. So in order to place an order, first of course you need to have a pupil who requires something. This is live now, so I'd like you all to try and use this with your next order, whenever that should be. But I reckon with exams coming up soon, there'll probably be a whole flurry of those after. Anyway, I'm using Sue's timetable because it's the same as yours, rather than mine, which looks rather cluttered because I've got everybody's information on it. So Sue has kindly let me use her math to deal with this. So in order to find the ordering thing, you go to the little wheel of fortune in the corner here. And at the bottom of the 4 items, you'll find now recoverables, which of course is our word for items that we buy for pupils and then recover the cost through the pupil bills. That's the name, recoverables. So click upon that, and there'll be a short delay while the internet goes to the next page. I'm doing this from home, so that's why it's a little slower than it might be in school. Now here you'll see order forms Sue Pet. It's as simple as that. You'll see one there for Reuben Sector, which I've already placed just to try this out. I ideally would like it if you didn't put in trial orders, because obviously it is live and it will go straight to the order form and the music will be ordered unless I know about it. So please don't do that. But it really is very, very simple. So to create a new order, click on the Create New Order button. Then you go to your pupil, and this will be populated only with a list of your pupils. So you can see it, unless you're Malcolm, it will be quite a short list. Let's go to Thomas Marinko, clarinet player in the 5th form, I think, or lower 6th. Okay, now quantity, self-explanatory. So I'm going to type in a 1. I can actually go up and down on that if I want more than one item. So if you wanted 3 reeds or something like that, I can put that in that way. And then I type in the item. So what does a clarinet player around about grade 6-ish require? I don't know. Let's say Sanson Sonata. Okay, instrument, clarinet. The list will be different for everybody. Once you've typed in and saved an item, it will remember it. So, for example, Sue will only have to type in clarinet once. Unfortunately, lumbered with cello because I tried it out with cello. But clarinet, and then the publisher. Now, the publisher and the code number, they really are crucial, because I will be doing less checks. Rather than you sending me a piece of paper that says Beethoven piano sonata in A and then publisher any, I really will need to know which publisher you want. Otherwise it will just go, it probably won't do anything, it'll just go to nowhere. So I do need to know. It only takes a few seconds to look it up in the syllabus, or if you're going off piece, just to do a quick search on the internet. And once you've done that, that information will remain there. Not necessarily, the 3 aren't attached, but it will remember it in the drop down. Okay, so if you come back to it again, it'll be there. Now I think the Sanson Sonata, if I remember rightly, is Chester. I haven't looked it up, so already I'm doing what I told you not to. Okay, and then once I've done that, if I want a second line, I go to the plus here, and it will give me a second line. So maybe I could order, let's say, scales and exercises, which is a book that people who are doing Trinity exams use, like so. And then I can carry as many lines as I want per pupil. Okay, and then when I'm happy, I push save, and there you can see in the dark there is Thomas Marinko's order. If I click on it, you can actually go back and edit it if you've got something wrong at that point. What you can't do is delete it. So if you do place an order and then change your mind, you need to let me know and I can delete it. But you cannot delete it, and that the reason I've done that is it will prevent anybody accidentally deleting something and then not having a record. So better to have too much information rather than not enough. Essentially what happens after this is that I have a window very similar to this, which contains all the same information as yours, but for everybody, and it will have your email address there. And I go through and I select my supplier, whichever it might be, and then I select an order number for this order. Once again, I'm not going to do that because it would go onto an order that's live. And then once I've done that, then it goes grey like this. So you can still get in and have a look, but you can still move all these things around, but it won't have any effect on the actual order itself. So once it's grey, it means that I've approved it and it's gone on an order form. Okay, so this one is not ordered. This one is ordered. And that record will carry on going down and down and down. So you'll have the newest at the top and the oldest at the bottom. So, you know, ideally in the future, if you've got a pupil in the upper sixth who you've taught since the third, you should be able to look back over 5 years and see what they've had, which hopefully will help people. So I hope this is going to save everybody a lot of time. It's certainly going to save Tina and I a great deal of time, because we're not going to be typing out all of this information more than once. Hopefully it will cut down on the number of small errors that happen. Because obviously you'll be typing in exactly what you want, and then we'll be responding to that largely without editing it at all. Good. So I hope that makes sense. Any questions, of course, please do get in touch. Other than that, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.